Welcome to the home of English for English grammar and vocabulary learning. Today, in this grammar session, we shall learn the past continuous tense. Please watch the previous lessons in the playlist. Subscribe and press the bell icon for all and like to get all the notifications of daily lessons. Let's start. English grammar, tenses, past continuous. The last class we had seen the different categories of past tense. That is, it has 4 categories: simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. In the last class we discussed about simple past. So today we shall learn about past continuous. Past continuous tense, it is also known as past progressive tense. Its structure is subject plus was or were plus V4 form of the verb. That is, V4 is ing form of the verb. See, studying is ing form of study. So subject is subject plus was or were plus V4. For a singular subject we use was, and for a plural subject we use were. See the example. I was watching television when she called me last night. So last night, this shows a past event. So last night I was watching television. I plus was plus ing form of the verb watch, that is watching. So it is a progressive action and it is past continuous tense. And this is she called me is simple past. So the past continuous tense refers to a continuing or progressive action or state that was happening at some point in the past. So it shows a progressive action in the past. Now let's see the usages of past continuous tense. First one, this tense is chiefly used for past actions in progress that we have already discussed. This shows the past actions in progress. See the example. It was raining when I reached there yesterday. I reached there yesterday, so that time it was raining. Second, to describe something that was happening in the past when another action interrupted it. So one action was in progress or was happening in the past, and one action in between interrupted. See the example. I was making dinner when she arrived. So she arrived. This action interrupted it. Means I was making dinner. That is in past continuous, and the interrupting action is in simple past. Third one, to indicate what was happening at a point of time in the past. So past continuous tense is used to indicate what was happening at a point of time in the past. These point of time in the past are indicated by yesterday, last month, 2 hours before, etc. See the example. At 6 o'clock, I was eating dinner. At 6 o'clock, I was eating dinner. So this is a point of time in the past. At 6 o'clock. Then we use the past continuous tense. I was eating dinner. Fourth one, to refer to a habitual action in the past. So we had seen in the present tense, to show a habitual action in the present, we use present, simple present tense. So to refer to a habitual action in the past, here we are using past continuous tense. She was talking constantly in the class in those days. So this is telling about a past habit. See the word constantly. It shows a habit. She was talking constantly in the class in those days. Fifth one, to refer to two tasks occurring together. So two progressive actions are happening at the same time. That means simultaneously. So there also we use past continuous tense. See the example. While I was reading, Mohan was watching TV. While I was reading, Mohan was watching TV. Both are progressive in nature and both are in past continuous tense. I was reading, Mohan was watching. Sixth one, for a definite arrangement for future in the past. In the past, there was a definite arrangement. To show that, we use past continuous tense. He was leaving that night. So that night, it was in past. So there was a definite arrangement. He was leaving. So here also we use past continuous tense. I asked her what she was doing the next day. I asked her what she was doing the next day. She was doing. This is in past continuous tense. So this is a definite arrangement for future in the past. See the note. Some stative or non-progressive verbs don't admit progressive action. Remember in the present continuous tense session, we had discussed stative verbs like verbs of perception, verbs of thinking, like that. So that we had discussed there, such kind of stative verbs or non-progressive verbs don't admit the progressive action. So that is same as we discussed in present continuous tense. So please watch in the playlist the present continuous tense. Here also it is applicable. So if you are using such kind of stative verbs, we don't use the present continuous tense. So that's all about present continuous tense. Please revise once or twice. Now there are 3 questions. Try to answer. First one. As she dash the stairs, she slipped and fell. Had climbed, was climbing. So as she dashed the stairs, she slipped and fell. So this is a progressive action in the past. So we use past continuous, was climbing. As she was climbing the stairs, she slipped and fell. Second one, Rahul dash the tree while we were playing football. So here we can see that 2 progressive actions happening in the past. So both the sentence should be in past continuous. So Rahul was climbing the tree while we were playing football. So was climbing is the right answer. Third one, I dash at 8 o'clock. Here options are am reading, was reading. Here was reading is the right. I was reading at 8 o'clock, a point of time in the past. So we use the past continuous tense. So here ends this session. Please like, subscribe and press the bell button for all notifications of daily lessons and share with your friends. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.